Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a pantry clean out, and I just want to start off this video with a preface that I moved into this apartment in February of 2020, literally 4 years ago, and I have never once cleaned out my pantry. So you'll notice in this video there are a lot of things that are expired that I ended up throwing away, and I really do feel so awful about it, and I am going to be so intentional going forward about not letting things expire and only buying what I need. But I wanted to put the little disclaimer out there that a lot of these things I bought during COVID, and I had just moved out on my own for the very first time, so I feel like I was still learning like what I was gonna cook, what I was gonna need, and I bought so much extra stuff that I obviously never ended up using, because now 4 years later here we are and I'm throwing it all away. So I just wanted to start out with that little disclaimer that I am definitely not gonna be in this situation again where I'm throwing this much food away. But let's go ahead and get into the pantry clean out. On today's agenda, we're cleaning out the pantry. I am not excited for this, but I'm excited for the end result and how it's gonna look when it's done. This is the before. It's really such a mess. There's no sense of organization whatsoever in here. The main thing I just really want to do is go through and get rid of anything that I know for sure I'm not going to use, things that are expired, just like reorganize. I don't have any like baskets or anything to put things in, so I feel like I need to just kind of assess and see if that's something that I actually feel like I need, or if I'll be okay without, if I can just like clear out enough stuff. So in my mind it makes sense to start at the very top here and just work my way down shelf by shelf. I honestly don't even know exactly what's going on this top shelf, so I think that's where I'm gonna start and we'll see what happens. Starting at the top here, these I was using in my refrigerator and I'm not anymore, so I think I'm gonna get rid of these. This popcorn bucket that I got at the Taylor Swift movie, I actually don't even know what to do with, honestly. And then random, but I also have like some tools up here in my cabinet, but I feel like I could get some sort of like organization system for this stuff and put it in my hall closet. It's honestly, they're just like little things from IKEA. I don't have a very good like toolkit, if you will, but I think, I don't know actually what I want to do with this stuff yet. But and then what is this? Oh, this goes to my desk chair. Okay, so tools to be determined what I'm gonna do with these. Definitely did not know I had sandwich bags up here, and I literally just want more, so good to know. These I use to make Red Bulls, but it's so rare that I actually use them, and they are only up on this top shelf because that's the only place they fit with the pumps. I wish I still had the caps for them, because honestly I wouldn't even use the pumps, but I don't have any way to like screw the cap back on. Also did not know I had these. I don't have a clue. They've never even been used. This plant I'm not keeping. I'm gonna add this to the donate pile I have going from many other projects I've been working on recently. I just don't really like it anymore. I don't have a place for it. And Mila eats this, my cat, as if it's like real grass and not plastic. These are gonna be so useful. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I'm excited that I know that I have those now. Then I have all these bags up here. I'm not even sure why. Let's see. I have extra of these. These are all pieces to my Nutri-Blender, which I'll keep. Is it called a Nutri-Blender? My Magic Bullet. Where did I get Nutri-Blender? Then this, I should just honestly put in my fridge. I didn't know it was in here. So this can stay up here. This is my lunch box from when I was going into the office every day, which I feel like this is something good to have. I don't go to the office anymore. I work fully remote now, but like you never know if you might need to pack a lunch for something, so I will keep this. And then these are just napkins, so those can stay. And then this also goes with my tools. It's a little like ruler level thing that I never use. Only thing up here that's really driving me insane is these syrup bottles, but I think if I just position them this way instead of like all the way across the top, that'll be okay. And then I guess I'm leaving my popcorn bucket up here because I'm not sure what else to do with it. This is an old little like salt grinder, but I don't know why I even kept this, so we're gonna get rid of it. Top shelf looks okay for right this moment in my life. Painter's tape I think I can just put with the other tool stuff I have. I'm pretty sure these Mangoes are really expired. Yeah, 2022. So these have got to go. And these are really old and most likely expired as well, unfortunately. Yes, July of 2022. Thank you so much. These are also really old. Oh my gosh. December of 2022. This container has a bunch of mints, like really an excessive amount of mints. I'm gonna see if I can condense the gum and the mints. I know that the amount of mints I have is absolutely out of control. I don't even know how I ended up with this many or why I thought this would ever be a good idea. Okay, throwing that there. This is my protein powder, which I feel like I could put maybe up here on this top shelf. The crackers, I'm pretty sure, are expired. Actually, July of 2024. I do think I'm gonna take a few of these granola bars out of this box just because the box is so hard to access. It's a little too tall for my pantry. So if there are a few easy, just like grab and go, then I feel like I'll be more inclined to eat them. These crackers, oh my gosh. Why do I, why? These expired in 2022. These I was on a really big kick, so I just kept buying them. And then this one is open. These two are still sealed, so I think these ones will be okay. Well, March 6th, 2023. This is December 25th, 2022. Okay, so maybe not. I wonder if I can dump out these granola bars into one of these actually, because I don't want this big old box in there if I don't have to have it in there. That is now full of granola bars. I have these Cliff bars that I'll leave here, and then maybe I'll put these pita chips in the corner. I feel like this shelf is meant to be for like snacky grab and go things, which I really don't have a lot of, if I'm being honest. I have some Ritz crackers and they're not expired. I'm gonna have to come back to this shelf and decide what I want to put in that one. Okay, another thing I feel like I could put on this shelf is my little like Crystal Light packets. I think we're gonna leave this shelf as is for right this moment and move down one. Oh my gosh, Mila. What are you doing? Okay, that was really funny. Oats, let's check expiration dates. This expired in August of 2023. This cornstarch I just recently bought, so I know it's good. These are December 14th. I feel like they could be okay still though. I don't know, like how good, how long past expiration are things good? Water bottle, I feel like could go up here. I don't want to get too wild with putting things back up on the top shelf, because I think before my strategy was just to kind of like stick things up there and then things got lost up there. So I already have a container for penne, so I'm just gonna add to it. I do think I'm gonna need probably one more container. I don't know if I'm gonna fit in here. Okay. That's good. Black beans. And then this is tempura mix. This, I think, is minute rice, if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, this kind of feels like jasmine rice. The fact that I don't know is kind of concerning because I'm not gonna know how to cook it. I just don't know how old it is. The problem with me putting rice in containers is then I need cooking instructions. I don't do well with rice with no instructions. So I'm gonna leave my rice in this little bag. I think I want to use a container to see if I can contain some of this stuff. Actually, I have one of these which is pretty similar to the ones I have up here, so I might stick this back here and contain this PB2, cornstarch, honey, and then I have these Jell-O packets for overnight oats. The olive oil, I think I'm just gonna empty out into my olive oil dispenser thing. I'm gonna put the tempura mix back here. I feel like I definitely need more of these, and I need a couple of bigger ones for flour. So these obviously used to have flour in them and are now empty. So I'm gonna wash these quickly and restock them. I just washed them out, but I wanna make absolutely sure that there's no moisture left in there before I throw flour in there so it doesn't clump up. In the meantime, we're gonna restock powdered sugar. Flour back in, and then I have brown sugar, granulated sugar, powdered sugar, every kind of sugar. Baking supplies are restocked, so that's good. These tostadas, I kind of want to move up here to this basket. Same with my taco shells. These are little drink picks. This is ripped and I'm scared that these are gonna go everywhere, so I'm gonna throw them into a little plastic baggie. This is where things start to get a little spooky because I have a feeling 99% of what's on the bottom two shelves here is expired. I think the best thing to do here is gonna be just start picking things up and seeing what the expiration date is. 2024, okay, good there. 2022, 2022, and 2022. Is this pasta sauce good? Yes. Okay, tomato basil marinara, that actually sounds delicious. Okay, corn is still good. 2024, 2022. Chili, 2021, 2021. Okay, cans of chili are going. Olives, 2024, 24, 24, 20, 27. What? Okay, well that doesn't make any sense. 2023, 2022, 2022. I feel like there's probably enough vinegar in this one from 2023 that it's okay. But these ones from 2022 I'm gonna get rid of. Okay, 2023, 2022, 2022, 2022. Clearly, it's been a really, really long time since I cleared out my pantry. This is getting worse as we go, honestly. Let's talk about the bottom shelf. Let's start again. This is 2025, so that's fine. 2023, 2022, 2023, 2022. Diced tomatoes. 2024, 23, 22, 23. These I think I just bought, so yes, 2026. Kidney beans, 24, 24, 23, 23, 23, 22, 24, 24, 23, 24, 23, 24, 23, 23. I'm going to, as I restock or as I buy more of these things, I'm only gonna buy what I need and pull the oldest one forward as I put them in, instead of just stacking them all on top of each other and not knowing which I bought when. And I feel like that's gonna be a better system for me. Okay, this juice expired in 2022, February of 2022. So that's going. This is an extra KitchenAid mixing bowl, so I'm just gonna leave this in here. Okay, my camera died while I was filming this bottom shelf, but I really did not get rid of that much, I don't think. But I just stuck all the tools over here on the left and like random things that go along in that same genre. And then I have a couple of little energy drinks, some wine, popcorn seeds, and my mixing bowl. So that is what the bottom shelf is gonna look like. That actually did not take me as long as I thought it was going to, and it really wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It doesn't look like perfectly aesthetic and beautiful, but it's so much better than it was. And now, going forward, I will absolutely make sure to only buy food that I'm actually gonna eat and not be so wasteful, because this was so eye-opening, mind-blowing, horrifying, all of those words. I threw out so much stuff and I really feel so horrible about it. So I definitely want to be more intentional about the whole like first in, first out, pulling things forward, really only buying what I know I'm gonna use and not being so wasteful. hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I have been doing so many like declutter, organizing things in my apartment recently. So if you haven't checked out my recent videos, definitely go do that. I just did a really huge bedroom closet makeover declutter. That was like, that's something that's been on my bucket list, if you will, like my to-do list for so long. I cannot even believe how long I have been putting off that closet clean out. So I feel so good to have gotten that done, gotten the pantry cleaned out. We are getting this apartment back into a good place, which feels so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you're still watching, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will just see you guys next time. Bye.